Starting ones.
Photography. Photography is a name, comes from Greek word, which means photo means light, graphy means to draw. The photography, the photography, which means with the help of light we can capture the images. Photography is an application of art in practice of creating durable images. With the help of light, we can create an image, including with reflection and refraction. Photography is a dream and passion. Um, some of our friends we want to be a photographer, but they can't with some issues. Essential electronic gadget is used in photography is camera. Nowadays, photography plays a major impact role on human life, where photography can show our appearance and our hairstyle and how we groom and our dressing sense. Cameras are divided into their own photography style. There are three types of cameras. First one is wildlife photography. Second one is travel and fashion photography. Third one is micro photography. As we go to wildlife photography, in this photography mainly wild animals should be captured from a long distance because wild animals are very dangerous. We should not go to their so near. In this photography, a DSLR lens is used for the camera, which means DSLR means digital single lens reflection camera. It can capture the images from afar onwards. It is very useful for wildlife photographers. A telephoto lens is used for the camera DSLR, which can capture the images with a uh, clear clarity also. Um, in the camera, there are two rings. The first ring is used to zoom out and zoom in, and the second ring is used to clarity and variance of the filters. Canon POS 4000D is used for wildlife photography, and also Nikon D6500 also used for the wildlife photography. As we go for fashion and travel photography, images of different places we should capture and food varieties of different places and dressing styles. In this photography, normal lens is used for the DSLR camera, which you can capture from a focal length of 25 mm. As we go for micro photography, the images of objects pictured in the focal length of 18 mm to 24 mm should be taken. The micro lens should be used in the micro photography, whereas the micro lens is used for in a focal length of 18 mm to 24 mm. Thank you.
There are marks for questions for both. There are many minus markings you have. There are even twice absent is punishment is there. If you are asking questions, you may have a reduction on that. Otherwise, you will be losing a lot of marks. That is one thing. And when someone support man in the camera, unwanted background is shown there. Fan is updated. Okay. Why are you waiting? And I think the presenter is being disturbed in between. Oh, he's now trying to ask questions. Great.
What is the best camera you can choose for
Photography.
wildlife photography?
Canon D4000, Nikon EOS 6000. Those are the best cameras from a long range.
ఎక్కడో క్లాస్
Who is the most famous photographer in the world?
The most famous photography is Sands. He is also one of my favorite photographers. Wildlife photography.
How do you achieve sharp focus?
How do you achieve sharp focus? In the camera,
Switch it off.
variance of the letters.
Switch off.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Yes.
Do you have any graduation for this photography?
Yes. In Delhi Public College, there is a course photography.
How many years it will?
This is 4 years or 3 years. Maximum 4 years.
Screen touch చేస్తుంది అవ్వదు.
Any more questions?
What makes a good photographer?
A good photographer should have a good mind. But if any nature or something, if we see the normal person is different from photographer person. If we see the image, it is different from photographer and normal person.
Congratulations. There are many questions which really attract the good attention of public. But you know, questions are not that direct. It shows that you have already had a plan in asking questions. Okay? If there is no plan, it's okay. Maybe Mahati ma'am, I want you to intervene.
Yes, sir. So, what I found is you're asking questions only when he is offering if you have any doubts, if you have anything that you don't understand. But I didn't see any involvement. Did you really understand what he spoke about? Did you really, find any doubts? Is it? So, any more questions? So try to involve, try to get related with the topic that is being presented there or the person who is presenting it. Just don't sit idle and ask questions just for the sake of asking. Okay? Can we have the next person? Please come from this side. Don't disturb the setup. Come from this side.
You can start adding your PPT. Done? Okay. It's added.
No, that's all.
You can add it. Good. Involvement is needed. You need to involve when the presentation is going on. Okay, so that more number of questions is in the middle. We should not actually disturb a presentation or a talk in between. Okay, or else if suddenly you want, you can ask excuse and then you can disturb. I mean, you can intervene in the middle, not disturb.
Yeah. Good morning, my dear friends. And I'm came here to explain about the air pollution in Visakhapatnam. Okay, let's start with abstract. To study about air pollution causes, source, and pollutants, and adverse effects on environment and measures. We have to discuss about in Visakhapatnam air pollution. Introduction about Visakhapatnam's air pollution. Visakhapatnam is growing fast in metropolitan area. The city is affected more when compared to all. Visakhapatnam is a more polluted area, and there are so many of traffic in Visakhapatnam, and there are 17 lakhs 30,000 320 as per causes of 2011 has been residential potential, and the air pollution is caused by using more number of cars, vehicles, etc. And there are more number of industries like steel plant and HP gas companies and LG gas companies, LG polymer gas companies, etc. And on that industries, pollution is getting more. There is And we can see here that rating of Visakhapatnam uses of vehicles in Chennai and Visakhapatnam. Let's compare. But Chennai is very less user vehicles when compared to Visakhapatnam. In Visakhapatnam, we are using more number of vehicles year by year. There is no change, and there is increasing of vehicles. Yeah. A national air quality monitoring program. The national air quality monitoring program to monitor quality in India, and we have to qualify we have to use less number of vehicles, and don't don't burn gases, and don't burn the green trees, etc. And we can see here so many of references, and we have to stop pollution, etc. Thank you. Okay, you can ask questions.
How can we reduce air pollution in Visakhapatnam?
We have to use less number of vehicles, and don't use more number of fuels, and
Your mobile phone is disturbing. You can see this. Switch it off. Yes, you can ask the question.
we have to use less number of vehicles. You have to reduce the usage of fuels, and don't burn the trees, etc. We can reduce the air pollution in Visakhapatnam by using this. Next question.
The main reason for pollution in Visakhapatnam.
So many of industries, and so many we are polluting air by using fuels, etc. And so many of industries like steel plant and HP gas companies, they are producing lots of air pollution.
Is air.
Last.
Shall we reduce the air pollution by planting trees?
Yes, we can. We can reduce the air pollution by planting trees. More number of planting trees, we can reduce the air pollution. Thank you for asking questions.
ఓకేనా అది ఓకే కదా ఎవరు తిట్టే
Go. On, start doing. You're taking a lot of time, people. Lot of time. The other person should get ready.
Who is good at handling the camera? Just see. It should be seen properly and professionally in the screen. Can you see the screen? Yes. Adjust accordingly whenever.
Slide.
My computer.
You're wasting a lot of time, people. Quick.
Our topic is about online business for monetary benefits. There are so many benefits through the online earning money. In a short time, you can earn more and more money. There are so many. You can work while you are traveling, and you can work while you will work while traveling, and will work in a short period of time, and you can work easily and everywhere. First of all, by online earning, we earn the cryptocurrency in a short period of time. Cryptocurrencies is best earning in the online business. In the cryptocurrency, there are so many like Bitcoin and Ethereum coin and Litecoin. You can exchange the coins and convert into Indian currency, and you can earn in a short period of time. And by the trading, you can earn the money and more at a low cost. They start up with a low cost of money, and you can earn more and more. By our students that earn by the data entry, it is very simple for the earning, and there is no estimate for the data entry. There are so many benefits for the data entry. It means copy-paste job. Through online, you can earn more and more in the data entry job. In a short period of time, you can earn more money. Thank you. Any questions?
How can you change cryptocurrency into Indian currency?
You download the Fazal Pay and you can exchange the coins from the online and either from the Play Store app you download the Vajrex and you can earn the money.
Is it legal or illegal?
It's legal only.
Somebody.
What is the best cryptocurrency to invest in?
Means Bitcoin is more and more, but Dogecoin is you can easily earn in a short period, and Litecoin also.
Any more questions? Don't you think the presentation is too short, mister? It could be more detailed what I felt this. Okay. The next person.
Deforestation. What is the deforestation? The deforestation is the destruction of forests and trees has a many harmful effects on the environment, happening to quickly to remove the recover. Cases of the deforestation: agriculture, mining, roads, logging. Agriculture. Agriculture is the main important plant. Farmers, will become a land. List of the deforestation of the
Can I have some silence, please?
it does not provide the good soil. It is change the structure of the atmosphere. It cannot change our atmosphere pattern. It is change the weather pattern. Loggings. Loggings is the illegal. It is main areas like national areas, national parks. It is the cuts the forests. Cases of the effects of the deforestation. Deforestation is the lower biodiversity due to the habits to mainly animals being destroyed. If the trees are being destroyed, then they will be lower stability between the oxygen and carbon dioxide. By having the small scale and high scale, agriculture in the soil became very useless. Thank you. No more questions.
How we reduce the deforestation?
Many plants, increase the forests.
What is the extent of this problem?
What are the negative impacts of deforestation?
Increase the carbon dioxide to increase the carbon dioxide to decrease the oxygen levels. Yes. Thank you.
Next person. G1. May I know why is there so much of discussion?
I guess now to say about the importance of the sports for today's youth. We want to know about the sports. Firstly, sports is defined as an activity involving the physically benefits and mentally benefits. Actions and skills which individually are team competes against the other of entertainments. These are two types, physical and mental types. The physical benefits are playing sports can make you stronger and healthier. They makes a disciplines you makes a discipline on playing of games and sports. The sports makes you a physically strong, and it says according to the US Department Health and Human Services. We have to know about the mental benefits. These are belongs to the indoor games. But sports are not just exercise, gives a child more than just physical well-being. It contributes to a child's development both psychology and socially. Even children and parents plays indoor games by thinking in knowledge, they know the psychology of how they how they have to play. They have to use their mind. The benefits of playing sports, physical, social, and emotional education. The physical, the physically, they have a strong health and they lead a strong body by playing sports. Everyone knows that social, they are playing the sports, but they are getting a popularity by playing the sports and emotional. While they are playing, they know they are emotional. While they are lost or gain their match and educational. They know how to play. They can also know the education properly. They will study properly. Thank you. Ask any questions.
Anybody any questions?
What is our national game?
National game. Okay.
Is any proofs to
Can you little louder when you are asking the questions? No one word questions, no one word answers, please.
mental stability? How can you say mental stability can be improved by playing games? Any proofs?
Mental stability playing on indoor games while say playing chess are using their mind properly to move their moves.
Is only indoor game? Is only indoor games can challenge us?
Mental is as outdoor games also, but we are using more in indoor games. Outdoor games makes us better and mentally development. Is there any points? Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am here to express the value of health in life. What is health? A state of complete physical, mental, social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease and infirmity. Why health is important in our lives? And mental health is important in our life as physical health and lifestyle. It can reduce your risk of your life and threatening diseases like cancer and many other diseases. You will be grateful later if you live a healthy life now. A healthy person can do many works, studying, playing, working, and etc. If you study after completion of schools or colleges, to 20 to 30 minutes, you can reduce your pressure and etc. If you are playing and you can reduce your mental stability and pressure etc. If you are working, it's like an exercise for your hands, legs, and etc. If you walk If you walk 20 minutes or to 30 minutes daily, you can reduce your back pains and etc. and improving your heart vascular diseases. It means a normal heart and strengthening your legs and hands to by exercise. You can walk 20 to 30 minutes daily. Improving your focus mode and to improving your focus mode. Tips to lead a healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthy diet, example fruits, vegetables, and proteins like an extra. Do exercise. It gives your pressure, reduce your pressure, and reduce your pains and extra. Consume less salt and sugar. If you consume less salt, if you reduce the BP and more diseases and reduce sugar, it will increase or decrease the sugar levels. Avoid junk food. It means you can save your money and live a healthy life. Sleep at least for 7 hours daily. Be active in your education, playing and etc. They eat well play. It means more fruits, vegetables, meats, buns and breads to lead a healthy lifestyle. Thank you. Ask any question.
What is the role of WHO in the health organization?
First of all, WHO means World Health Organization. It means to know the values of health and etc.
How can they address the disease?
It means to eat well food, exercise, and be active.
How much of water we have to drink?
To take 2 to 3 liters of water and be hydrated in your body. That's all. To lead a healthy life.
What is the benefit food to our body?
To take active minerals.
Use another microphone or speak a bit louder.
To take minerals, foods, vitamins.
Where's the other microphone? What is it disturbing? Why is it
They have
disturbing?
Vitamins. To take mineral fruits, vegetables, some proteins like foods, meats, and buns and breads to get. Thank you.
to ask some specific questions. There are some more general questions where you can get answers elsewhere also, not only from the presentation.
Good morning, friends. Now I am going to say about evaluation of motor cars. What is a car? A car is a four-motor car which runs with an engine and it carries a small, its own engine and a small number of passengers. These are the cars which are famous till now. The beginning of transportation. In the 15th century, the Portuguese arrived in China and created technology of design of the first steel car. This and later Joseph Conrad added some changes. It has a, this is also known as steam engine. The first car is called the steam engine. In this, there are disadvantages of getting lots of smoke and sometimes it may blast, it may unset. In the 19th century, Francis August Otto was created a gasoline powered engine. He is the first which the United States decided to put in companies of manufacturing. There are 50 manufacturing companies in the United States. In the end of the 19th century, people are allowed to use cars allowed to go long distance to safer and travel at high speeds. Then they created a 3 horsepower engine. In that they call Volt motor. In 1901 there are 400 cars or so, and 1905 there are 5,000 of cars or so. In the 20th century, 1930 cars engines and bodies have become large and luxurious. In the 21st century, the technology was increased, means we can control the car with keys and we can directly operate with our cell phones with our voice. And the horsepower engines also get more power and we can travel more distance and we can go to higher speeds. And we can automatically go without handling and driving. We can sleep, instead we can automatically do anything. These are the cars which are coming in future produced by the companies. Any questions?
Which car company introduced seatbelt?
Volvo.
Able to respond properly. Did he answer your question?
Yes, ma'am.
Will you brief him back?
Thank you.
And try to frame the questions properly. Don't just give one or two words. Next.
Why the people are not using electrical cars even they are launched?
Because electrical cars have some problems because they are running batteries. If there is some loose connection, it may cause some problems. Now the scientists are working out to that.
Only electrical cars are needed. If electrical cars are replaced by the solar cars, any possibility? What are the difficulties we have?
There are no problems. Yes, they are scientists are going to try about that. With solar and electric sparks. There are no difficulties. But the cars are also in a day and not in a night.
Thank you.
Are there any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. Next person, please.
corruption in India? What is we can define the corruption? We can define corruption as the abuse of interest power of for private gain. Simply, we can say that corruption is making luxurious life and earning the money in illegal ways. Corruption erodes trust, weakness democracy, hampers economic development, and further inequality, poverty, social division, and the environmental crisis. How corrupt in India is. But as per the latest census, around we have 190 countries around the world. But our India is in 85th position. But as we compare to the 2010, our India is in third position in the corruption among 190 countries. Prominent fields of corruption. Corruption. As of December 2009, we have 542 parliament members. In that, 120 members are totally accused in various crimes and they are under corruption. So, under India's first information report procedure, wherein anyone can link another to have corruption as a crime. Because of this, politics of India has become more corrupted. As we can say, many of the biggest scandals since 2010 have involved high-level government officials, including cabinet ministers and cabinet and chief ministers also. Even chief ministers and cabinet ministers are also included in these crimes and this corruption. Hospitals and healthcare. This is the second prominent field of the corruption. Hospitals and healthcare. In government hospitals, corruption is associated with non-availability, duplication of medicines, and if they have availability of seats, but they are saying non-availability of seats, obtaining admission, consultants with doctor, and receiving diagnostic services. National Rural Health Commission is another healthcare center who corrupted in allegations who this social spending and entitlement program hoped to have healthcare delivery help. The government mandated a spending of 2.77 lakh crores on this health and government hospitals. In income tax development, nearly we are paying 2,426 crores for 3 months as a frame of tax. There have been several cases of conclusion involving officials of income tax development, India for preferential tax treatment and relaxed prosecutions in exchange for bribes. Index stands in major states by respective anti-corruption effort. Our Andhra Pradesh is in third position in anti-corruption in India. Impacts of corruption: loss of credibility, economic losses. Lower corruption becomes high growth rates. Anti-corruption laws in India. As Indian Penal Code 1960, we have the corrupted man should be punished up to several years, and mostly 3 years per person. Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002, and black money. Black money is the main cause of the corruption. In India, total we have 10 lakh crores black money, but in that 2 lakh crores have been recovered till now. Any more questions?
How can you corrupt the black money?
In the form of tax, we can recover the total money.
Right.
If you observe the corruption anywhere, to whom you have to complain?
We have to complain to the civil service officers or IAS officers or IPS officers or anti-corruption agents.
How the anti-corruption agents what's for the cause?
Because anti-corruption agents didn't have any limitations. They can do whatever it is.
If they are the CS or PM higher authority, is there any action taken by them?
Yes, the total action will be taken by the anti-corruption agents, but they have to give the complaint to the IAS officers, civil services. So indirectly, the civil service officers may take the actions against the higher authority peoples.
Is there any letter or other?
Yes, we have some formalities for that.
What are the procedures for that?
Yes, first of all, the anti-corruption should have the proofs. Should have the proofs against them. If the chief minister is under the corruption, we have to make how the chief minister is corrected and how it will be. And you have to form a letter and you have to sign by the IAS officer and you have to proceed for the further problems.
Good.
Thank you.
Let's end the presentation session now, and the rest will continue next week. So you get ready, go back, leaving the hall, you should ready immediately report to the exam center. Where you have exam. Where is something?